Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2021 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Taurus and take a look at all things money related for you. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Feel free to check out your other chart placements as well. And if you're interested in a personal reading or even entering into my free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Taurus, we are going to dive into your reading here. We're going to start with the Life Purpose Oracle cards here before we dive into your Celtic Cross. So the first cards coming out here, we do have books, we have music, we have travel, we have counseling, and they want one more. They said they have family we have, and thank you. And we have justice. All right, so we're going to dive in, and these are just general topics here. If your career profession is not showing up, it doesn't mean it's not your reading here, but it's just showing up to really catch the interest of those that this is for here. We have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. This can mean that a lot of you are working on self-healing. Maybe you're reading self-help books at this time. Perhaps you love books in general. Some of you may be writing a book. This also talks of education as well. You could be learning new things at this time. Maybe you are reading educational books. Maybe you're taking a new course, or could be online. Maybe you're going back to school for something here, but books is coming up for some of you. We have music, and it says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. What they're giving me is they're showing me somebody actually in a band, whether you were a singer. This can be a band from high school. This can be a band outside of school as well. Or maybe you just also went to go see a band is what they're showing me. Some of you may work in the music industry as well, Taurus, but music is coming up quite strong. And this could also be your way to unwind after a day at work. If music is not something you do professionally, music could be your way to unwind. We do have travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. This can be a job that you're currently in at this time. Perhaps you have a passion of traveling. They're actually showing me a flight attendant. So if you are a flight attendant, or if perhaps you just had an interaction or communication with a flight attendant as well, perhaps you were the one traveling for work or even for pleasure. But I feel like a lot of you want more freedom. That's what this card represents. So it may have to do with traveling when you want, where you want, but being able to take vacations on your own time is what I am sensing here. We have counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Some of you may be in the counseling field, therapy. This can be even soul coaching, life coaching. This can be counseling others regarding whatever work you are in. You may be teaching others, and that may be where the books is coming in as well, because maybe you're teaching others about their feelings. Even if you are doing something that is completely out of left field and you think, well, that has nothing to do with counseling, your life theme or a piece of your purpose here on this earth is to connect and to help other people live a more truthful, authentic life. And you may be a natural counselor, even if, again, this is not your path. We have family showing up here. Family. So it says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Some of you could work in a family business here, Taurus, is what I'm getting. Some of you may be the breadwinner of your family, or you may be taking care of your family at this time. Some of you may be receiving money from your family. This can have to do with inheritance as well, or maybe you're covering family costs at this time. What they're giving me is you are providing for family. It could be financially as well. It could be, counseling. Maybe you're doing counseling and you're paying for that. Please take it as it resonates, but family is very important as well. Some of you are maybe even thinking about changing careers or doing something to spend more time with the family or to start a family. And then we have Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help, especially if you are in counseling. This could be family and child therapy here, or you're doing something that is helping people balance their emotions. This could be helping a physical balance. Maybe you deal, they're showing me money at a bank, not necessarily a teller, but you could be maybe a loan officer. Maybe you're the one looking for a loan at this time, a business loan. But Justice coming in here saying that you're doing something that is bringing fairness and protection to others. So I like this card, Libra energy here, Justice card. Let's take a look and dive into your reading. Let's get to the heart of the matter here for you, Taurus, and take a look at what's going on in your career 2021 December. So let's see how you're winding down the last month or winding up to prepare and get ready for 2022. Let's take a look at the heart of the matter. All right. So we're going to dive right in and take a look. We have the Page of Fire. Okay, beautiful. Page of Fire is the Page of Wands. There's something here that you are trying to get off the ground. I feel like a lot of you have had a creative spark that's maybe just sparked. Maybe you've already gotten it off the ground a little bit, but I feel for a lot of you, this is something very new, okay? Something that you may have been trying to do on the side. Maybe you've had an idea in your head stirring for a while. But this is new energy coming in. This is, again, newly found inspiration. It's almost like you feel really excited. You have that childlike enthusiasm. They're also showing me some of you even working with children with the Page of Fire here. But the Page of Fire, Page of Wands, is receiving, I feel like you're waiting to receive some good news in the form of, it can be an email, it can be a text, but I feel like you finally have the motivation, or you feel really eager to start something. You're very optimistic here. And I feel like you've been going back and forth with this idea for quite some time here. And I feel like you're finally ready to take the leap of faith. If not in December, at least you're planning to take the leap of faith come January. So let's dive in and clarify this Page of Wands energy. Definitely something new, Taurus, coming in for you, a new idea. This could be an idea within a career that you're currently in at this time. This may be something, that's kind of what they're showing me is, let's say you are an entrepreneur and you have a business online. I feel like this is a side modality, something that you've decided to add to your business here. For those of you that are working a traditional job or even looking for a different job at this time, I feel like the Page of Fire is that news coming in you're waiting to receive. And we have the Empress, beautiful energy for you to show up in, because this is saying that you're finally, I don't want to say finally, but Taurus, you're stepping into your power. You know your worth. This is maternal energy as well. And so again, a lot of you are really doing something that is caregiving or taking care of others. The Empress energy is somebody who brings birth, brings creativity, brings new energy into the picture here. And I feel like there's some form of a project that you are birthing and creating and forming life into. Right now, it may be just in your energy. You can see that she has the baby in her womb, and this baby may be a passion project for you. That's something that you feel very deeply about, but something that's still going through the phase, going through how do I manifest this? The time has not come yet, but I feel like it's right there on the precipice of being born, being created. So beautiful energy here with the Empress. She's on top of her game. She knows she's worthy. And I feel like she's very, very creative at this time. So a lot of you are doing something quite creative that you're very excited about is what I am getting. Let's pull one more card regarding the Page of Fire. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about the Page of Fire. I'm really getting a collective energy of a lot of people putting their best foot forward to the world almost. It's doing things that are from the heart, and that's exactly what this Queen of Cups embodies. So the Empress carries the energy of all four queens. But the Queen of Cups specifically is somebody who's extremely intuitive, very compassionate, emotionally secure. She wears her heart out there for others. So I feel like the Queen of Cups, this is you listening to others at this time. So it makes sense counseling came in. But this can also be somebody who's a tarot reader, a medium, a psychic. Maybe she's in the caring profession. It can be, nursing, or maybe a CNA here. It could be a counselor, a therapist, soul coach, life coach, whatever this is. You're doing something from the heart, or you have an idea that will help heal people on a heart level. And in return, even though you may not want anything in return, but giving, you will be receiving as well. And I feel like you will be well compensated for whatever this idea is. Let's take a look and see what the challenge may be for you come December. 8 of Water. Okay, 8 of Water is the 8 of Cups. So the challenge for you may be a little bit of stuck energy, because again, that Empress, she still has that baby in her womb. She's still figuring out how to bring this to life. But you have to remember, all babies are born in divine timing. I mean, some people can put out a date and say, I want my baby born this day. But for the majority, the baby comes when the baby, wants to be born. But I feel like this is you. You may actually be putting some sort of a date out there saying, okay, I've created this in my mind for long enough. Now I want this to happen by, January 1st, 2022. But the challenge here with the 8 of Water, 8 of Cups, is about searching for that deeper meaning, that growth. And you may not know how to exactly get there. But this is about needing to move on and walk away from either a job, a situation, people, environments that are holding you back from allowing you to create your baby, whatever this is for you here. And it doesn't matter if you're female or male. It's just about that creative energy and birthing a new creation into life here. And the 8 of Water certainly can be you feeling stuck, but needing to walk away from a situation. Let's clarify the 8 of Cups. I feel like you're searching again. You can see here that he has the treasure chest right next to him here, but looking out to sea and waiting for a ship to kind of come in, because he wants to go. He wants to take his treasure and go sail along the sea. And it could be a wild adventure, but he knows one thing. He knows he can't stay on this land any longer. He has what he needs. He has everything he needs right next to him and inside him. And that's what that means for you here is you're ready to move on because you can't stay where you're at any longer. But it's wondering how you do that. What is the next move for you? Let's take a look here and clarify the 8 of Cups, 8 of Water. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Emperor showing up. So not only do you have the Empress, now you have the Emperor. Beautiful. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Okay. So the challenge, okay, they're actually giving me a different energy with the Emperor and the 3 of Cups. The challenge may be leaving a boss or leaving your coworkers here behind if you currently work with them. The Emperor can also be your partner as well. Maybe your partner isn't on board with what you want to do. Maybe they are. The challenge here is to find your group that really vibes with you here, Taurus, and helps you achieve your goals and your successes. This can also be you taking authority of your own life, you taking charge of your own life. That's a challenge for you with this Emperor energy, stepping into that power of taking charge. And so again, back to the baby scenario of babies are born in their own time. This is you saying, all right, I'm putting out that date. You've been inside me long enough, time to come out. And that's what this energy here of the Emperor is. And this is about you finally making a date and really doing something here. And the 3 of Cups showing up is you feel like you may feel left out. You feel like if you go towards something, you may lose out, but that's certainly not the case here. I feel like there will be a lot of gains. Even if you can't see them right away, there will be a lot of opportunities and gains for growth, for expansion here. And there may be other people in your tribe, the 3 of Cups, that are telling you to not go in a new direction. Oh, that won't make money, or you are crazy. What are you talking about, Taurus? You're going to move where? Or you're going to take a job that's less money? Or, are people really attracted to, energy work? Are you going to do that? So whatever this is for you, people may be thinking it's a little crazy, and that may be a challenge, but don't worry. Maybe you feel like you don't, again, have the support backing you up to make these decisions. Whatever this is for you here, you will overcome these challenges. Let's take a look at what's below you. What is laying in your foundation? Oh, patience. I just heard somebody say story of my life. So patience here. This is Temperance Energy. You've waited a while to, I feel like that they're actually showing me again that baby scenario of the baby's been inside you for years and years and years, waiting patiently to kind of come out. You've had this idea for quite a while is what I'm sensing here. For some of you, this can even be, you know, going into retirement and wanting to go travel and live the life that you want to live, but maybe you have a partner or children or something still kind of holding you back, so you feel a little bit stuck in a situation or in a job. Or, you know, maybe you feel committed to a boss here. But patience is, I don't want to say not a strong suit, Taurus, because I feel like, yes, you can be headstrong, but there is patience that you've been actually learning as you've been going along here. Let's take a look and clarify. The Temperance card is all about blending the energies. How can you do both as well? How are you able to balance out, you know, maybe you work that 9 to 5 and maybe this creative endeavor or this new idea, how can you incorporate that into your life as well? So I feel like there is a balance within you. You are able to balance. You are able to bring something to life if you want. So we have the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. Okay. So yeah, that Hanged Man is about you gaining a different perspective. Excuse me. The Hanged Man here is all about you, again, there's a delay. There's been a delay here. And I feel like you've been waiting and waiting, because the Hanged Man is about waiting around for change because you felt stuck. And the Four of Swords showing up is a lot of healing. Okay. This is about self-love. It's a renewal. Some of you may be overworking, overthinking, and in order for you to move on in this direction, you need a little bit of a pause. And there's just a hustle bustle energy of needing to just rest so you're able to think clearly and incorporate what it is that will help you overcome this challenge of moving on to something better. Let's take a look at what's going on in the past regarding your career. What is going on for Taurus regarding career in the recent past? Transformation, death, 13, endings, bringing new beginnings here. Transformations aren't fun, but they're necessary because they help, they're the catalyst for growth. And transformation is that phoenix rising from the ashes, the cocoon coming from, you know, that chrysalis to the butterfly here. Transformations can be messy. They can be ugly. They can be difficult. And they can be, they're actually showing me midlife transformation. So some of you maybe feeling like you've been going through a midlife crisis is what I was hearing here. But the transformation card, I think, is beautiful because what it's saying is you're not going to be stuck forever. You are going to be coming out into the other side, and the other side is more beautiful than where you were at here. So I feel for a lot of you, you're finally moving towards the brighter side of the transformation instead of feeling like you're stuck in a spot that you're going to be in forever. And some of you are thinking, I've been in this transformational period for 10 years, for 20 years. So for a lot of you, you've been waiting a long time to create and manifest whatever this is for you, this idea. Maybe you had to save up money. Maybe you had to wait until kids were out of the house here. Maybe you had to wait until retirement. But the transformation card comes in and it says that there's a cycle that has been outgrown and there's a time of an ending here in the recent past. And I feel like there's a rebirth. There's a new chapter. And that's kind of where you're sitting in right now, this new chapter phase. So let's take a look and clarify this death card. Spirit, can you tell me about the death showing up for Taurus in the past regarding career? Even if you're still in that career, I feel like you're just over it. You're done. For a lot of you, you're thinking, you know what? I've been here too long. I'm stuck. I'm just, I need some change here. So we have the 5 of Cups that came up and we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. So the Page of Cups showed up here in reverse and it says that, you are feeling very sensitive, but I feel like there's a lot of signs coming your way, but yet you want to do something that's emotionally fulfilling. And wherever you're at now, or you were at in the past, wasn't as emotionally fulfilling. And that is what actually was the catalyst to start this change. You want something that you can feel good about. You want to help others. And I feel like you're realizing that's your natural gift, your natural talent, as you may be a healer. 9 of Cups is saying that, kind of what I was saying earlier with maybe even a dependency on others, or maybe there was a financial difficulty here. But I feel like a lot of you really are trying to reach your goals, be independent, be self-sufficient, and have those reliable resources to move forward in that direction that you want here. So let's take a look at what's above you. Let's take a look at the potential coming in for career. Taurus, potential career. Thank you. We have the Strength card. Beautiful. So this is you having the strength to carry on. This is you being courageous, being brave, and finding that inner willpower to move on, that endurance, because you have it in you, Taurus. You're fearless. You are beautifully fearless in your life here. And even if you felt like, well, it's just taken too long, I might as well just stay where I'm at, or I'll probably never move forward in the direction that I want. I'm just going to have to take this job that I don't love, that I don't feel anything about. That's not what this card is saying. This card is saying for you, Taurus, you have the strength to overcome any of the challenges, any of the setbacks, any of the obstacles that have held you in place for quite a while is what I'm feeling here. And you have the strength to overcome and move forward. Let's take a look and clarify the Strength card. Be sure to not self-sabotage as well with that Strength card showing up here. Make sure to not be vulnerable and think of, sometimes we think of our comfort zone is safe. That is what we know. Therefore, that is why a lot of people stay and don't change, because sometimes they feel safer to stay where they're at, even if it's dirty, even if it's difficult, even if there's no growth, because that's what they know. But this is saying there's a need to break free from that, because there's your ending. You've outgrown a cycle, and that's what that transformation card is all about here, is the cycle has ended, and now it's saying that there's a completion here. It can be a card of a happy ending, international travel or immigration even, but this is a cycle ending here. After a time of feeling stuck, feeling like there was a lack of effort, a setback, or maybe like there was an unfinished lesson here, nope, this is all about forward movement. You are now starting the new journey. This is the last card in the major arcana, the World, and then you go back into that Fool energy, taking the leap of faith, but you're not starting with a new beginning here, completely fresh. You're starting a new beginning based on experience, based on wisdom, based on growth. So you're moving in a new direction and taking everything you've learned up until this point, and you're starting a new life for yourself. So I like the World showing up here with the Strength. 2 major arcanas says you have the potential here for some major shifts, major changes in your energy here, Taurus. Let's get one more card regarding the Strength. 2 of Cups, important partnerships maybe coming in for you. This could be you. They actually just showed me possibly traveling with a partner for work. This can mean even maybe you rent an RV, or maybe you buy a small bus or RV and you travel around the world and you do work maybe with music, for example. Maybe you stop at different places and play music, and that's how you make your money. But for some of you, for a lot of you, this is all about important relationships coming to you when needed, important partnerships. The 2 of Cups is a meeting of the minds. It's a balanced love here, but it's a high level commitment here. So I feel like the 2 of Cups in this energy is a very important relationship. You have the potential to grow, to build. This could be a business partner. This could be a romantic partner that you are connecting with, collaborating with. So please take that as it resonates. Let's see what the near future holds. What is happening in the near future? I would say the next, they're telling me the next 6 months, but they're giving me February. So next near future. 8 of Earth. Yep. I love it. 8 of Earth is the 8 of Pentacles. You're mastering a skill. And there's, a violin. I love it. So some of you, it is music. But the 8 of Earth is all about mastering a skill, putting in the training, the hard work, gaining knowledge on something new. This is a very, very beautiful, fortuitous card for those that are in the art field, design, music even, and education. So if you're wanting to learn anything new here, let's say you have no idea how to even start by opening up a business online. I feel like you will be partnering up with people that'll help you grow, help you expand. And that's where that Two of Cups energy comes in. You have the potential to really manifest what it is that your dreams are. What is it that would make your heart feel happy here, Taurus? Because that is what you are going for. Let's take a look here. For others of you, if this is a new job opportunity and this is not entrepreneurship, I feel like you will be receiving news on working for somebody else, but you will learn how to do something, I don't want to say their way, but the way that a company does something. Okay, thank you. Knight of Wands. Action. This is you. This is you willing to jump through hoops to achieve something here. So I really like this because I feel like you're finally chasing your dreams. The Knight of Wands energy is somebody who takes rapid, passionate action towards their dreams. They're very ambitious. They're very excited, spontaneous, adventurous, and they're enthusiastic to get something going. For some of you, they're actually showing me an exotic land or exotic place like the Maldives or Fuji or Bali, someplace like that where you may be just deciding to go travel and maybe practice some inner work at this time. I'm almost getting an eat, pray, love vibe here. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who takes action, and that's what you will be doing. You're taking action towards learning things new that will help you grow, help bring more money in, and help you dive in that new direction. I love this. Let's take a look here, Taurus, and see what you're telling yourself for the month of December. What are you telling yourself? Five of Air. Five of Air is the Five of Swords. So a few of you are really, you're having, I feel like an inner conflict at this time. The Five of Swords can be learning and growing, building your skills, but it can be about a little bit of resentment, knowing when to walk away from a situation, knowing when to fight, when to walk away. It's about petty arguments, but it could also be in finding a lack of a solution. And this is within yourself. I feel like a lot of you, this is just mental conflict in your head, back and forth energy, not sure. Again, fear, anxiety, worry. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I chase my dreams? Do I stay where I'm at for a little bit longer? Let's take a look and clarify this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is definitely, you know, that mental conflict going on. So I would suggest trying to take a little bit of a pause. And that may be where the travel is coming in. Maybe some of you just need to get away for a little bit. Clear your mind if you can, whether this is on a plane or whether it's just a weekend getaway or even a day. It doesn't have to cost money. Wow, and then we have two fives showing up here. So we have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. Fives are about change, Taurus. They're about uncertainty, but they're also about freedom, travel, and overcoming obstacles. And two fives equal a 10. And those 10s are about, you know, new beginnings as well as success. So a lot of you with the Five of Wands here, you feel like there are obstacles in your way. You feel like there's competition. You feel like you're being pushed by others possibly to excel or to achieve something. So this is again about you choosing logically which piece to roll, where to roll your dice is what I would say here, which move to make next. And that's why a lot of you are really in your head at this time because you're not sure of your next move. Let's take a look and see what your external circumstances look like for December. I feel like you're going through this transformational shift, but I am seeing 2022 bringing a lot more changes and possibly even a move for some of you. I feel like December is going to be, what shall I say here? There's still a little bit of patience coming in here. Stay strong because I feel like there is, again, that light, that positive aspect of the transformation coming in for you. So a little bit longer. Five of Wands again showing up. So Could this be a self-fulfilling prophecy here? What you think about, you bring about. So make sure, again, you keep your thoughts positive because we just got this in your energy is what you are telling yourself here. And now it's showing up in your external influences. And remember that Five of Wands is about competition. It's about obstacles. It's about being pushed by others to excel. You may feel like other people are fighting with you at this time, or maybe you're fighting the world, not knowing quite which direction to move at this time. And again, making the right choices. Let's take a look here and clarify the Five of Wands. Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for the Five of Wands? A lot of you may be just really busy in your energy. Yep, there's that stuck energy coming in again with the Knight of Pentacles. There is movement, but I feel like it's slow movement at this time, okay? So again, Knight of Pentacles, you're taking action towards something. That's the near future, but right now, you're going really slow towards something, but it's still slower than you would like here. Let's get one more card regarding the Five of Wands. You have a lot of beautiful things coming in here. You have the potential to really chase your dreams and achieve success and bring in abundance here, but there is just a little bit of you staying strong a little bit longer here and curious. Page of Wands is about excitement, adventure. I believe you got this earlier, and this is about getting something off the ground. So you can see here that she's has a magnifying glass and she's looking around. So make sure in December that you are setting up that outline, that plan, that creation here, and you're staying curious about all your options and all your possibilities here. And I feel like with you staying curious about these situations, you'll find that these doors are starting to open for you. This is also about receiving good news in the form of an email or a text. So whatever it is that you've been waiting on here, you will receive the news in December is what I am sensing here. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears, Taurus. What are your hopes? What are your fears? Nine of Air. Okay, so it makes sense because you go from the Eight of Cups here, or the 8 to the 9, I should say, right in this aisle. And then you also have another 8 here in your future. And 8s are about power, authority, strength, control. So what is it here? 9s, excuse me, 9s. And 9s are about endings. Okay, so your fear here is, the fear is the ending, but at the same time, the hope is the ending. So it's a little bit ironic, a little bit counterintuitive here. But the 9 of Air showing up for you, 9 of Swords, is fear, worry, anxiety, suffering, staying up awake at night. And this is your fear, is will I be able to release this anxiety, this worry, whatever's keeping me awake at night? But the hope here is that, yes, you will. The hope here is that that you come up out of this energy of feeling like things aren't going to work out in your favor, because they most certainly will. You can see in the potential that if you stay strong, Taurus, you have a little bit longer to go here, but the 8 of Earth says you will be learning new skills. The transformation showing up, and you have a lot of patience, a lot of waiting energy, a lot of stalled energy that's happened in your past. But I'm really seeing the script kind of switched up here coming into the new year. So let's take a look and clarify the 9 of Air as your hopes and your fears. Let's take a look first at the fear. Oh, wow. Okay. Ace of Swords. Your fear is to receive communication that's going to be bad. But I'm not seeing that, because in your external influences, you may receive, what they're telling me is there may be one rejection to follow up with one acceptance. Okay, so one rejection followed by one acceptance here. So it could be maybe you are trying to put something out there to sell and it doesn't sell, and then you put something else out there and it sells like hotcakes. Or maybe you put out a job resume or an application and you get that second interview, but then they reject you, and then right afterwards you get an acceptance letter elsewhere. So the fear here is receiving bad news. But let's take a look at the hope. And the hope here is that you will receive the news that you want, but I feel like Spirit has a better plan than you have for yourself here. Okay, so the hope here is that you can release any toxic thoughts, patterns, behaviors, energies, people, environments, and release the heavy burdens that you're carrying here, Taurus. That is your hope. Let's take a look at the final outcome. December. Career, 2021 for Taurus. What is the final outcome for career? We do have one card that flipped here. We have Justice. Beautiful. All right, the Justice card is the card 11. Soul path. You will be leading your soul path here, doing what makes your soul happy. And the Justice card is about karma. It's about, yes, weighing up your options as well, but it's about seeking equality and fairness. It's about making sure that things are, this is a big yes card, but making sure things are balanced out. So if you've been waiting to hear from an opportunity, I feel like, again, this is a yes. But this is about good karma coming your way, especially if you felt in the past that things just have not been weighing out in your favor. This is saying that justice will come to equality here. Justice will be fair in this situation. So let's take a look and clarify the Justice card for Taurus here. We have the Emperor showing up again. The Emperor, this is either somebody coming towards you, somebody of higher authority. This can be the boss, the owner, CEO. This can be you taking charge of your life here. Okay. You're seeing from a whole new perspective here. There was a situation that possibly was unfair to you in the past because you did get that Emperor showing up before and you did get the Hangman showing up as well. So I feel there is a new perspective. If you've been hanging around, waiting around with this Hangman, you're now going to receive, I feel like, some sort of news from somebody of higher authority, or again, this could be you taking action. But regardless of whatever direction, there will be balance, there will be fairness, and there will be equality. So very beautiful energy to end up. Again, I feel like the energies will be balanced, but I am getting almost a physical manifestation coming into the new year. I will say that here. All right, let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read the prosperity message here from the guidebook. So let's see what we have for Taurus, December 2021. Oh, we have yin energy. Yin. Okay. This is about receptivity as well. It talks about not a ton of action at this time, which does make sense because you got more of the action in your future. But again, I'm sensing still a little bit of I don't want to say stagnancy, but just a little bit more waiting happening for you because this is the feminine principle of receptivity here. This is all about letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, and the art of conscious allowing, which makes sense because you're waiting for somebody else to make the first move with those fives as well, 5 of Wands. Like we talked about, you're not quite sure which direction to go because you're waiting possibly to hear from that Emperor, that authority figure. And the prosperity message for you is this, Taurus. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a backseat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is it's about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. How do you want to feel? Basking in your success. Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. Exactly. And that's kind of what I'm sensing, not only with your obstacle, but with your fears as well here, Taurus. A lot of this is in your head. So make sure that there is no self-fulfilling prophecies happening here. And to try to see the glass is, half full, despite where you've been through, because the universe is putting beautiful opportunities in your path here. But there is that period of a little bit more of waiting. The baby, the birth, the creativity is just right there, awaiting to be born. You're in the, the third trimester of giving birth or giving life to whatever this is here for you. It's just a little bit longer to hold on to at this time, but it's coming in, and I feel like it's going to be bigger and better than you even expected. All right, Taurus, for those of you that are new to my channel, there is an exercise I love to do now with the Power Spirit Animal Oracle cards here, where I have you tune in. I just have you close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, that area right between the eyes. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it's an animal that swims in the sea or in the water. Now this may be an animal that is magical, majestical, wild, maybe even domesticated. This can be more than one animal or just one. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back to it when you have your power animal. And we have divine messages from the power animals for you. But what I've been doing, and I really love all your guys' interactions, I will personally enter you into my free monthly reading giveaway contest. If you don't feel like clicking that link below, all you need to do is put in the comment box whatever power animal you were sensing in your third eye during that exercise. All right, so the messages for you, we have Swan Spirit. It says time for a deep dive. Yes, time for a deep dive. So you've been keeping things afloat. You've been above the surface for quite some time now. Now you're going to dive into what your soul really, really wants. And I feel like this is going to be interesting. There will be a lot of unknowns, but you have the 8 of Earth, so you're going to learn how to do this. But I feel like for a lot of you, this comes naturally for you. But we have time for a deep dive inward. All right, we have the scarab or scarab beetle. I feel like I always mispronounce it. Magic works through you. You are a magical being here, Taurus. You have everything inside you to manifest your dream life. So stay strong here. You have the potential to be brave and be courageous and make the steps needed and that are necessary to move into your soul's purpose here. We have brown bear. It says take a time out. And that's what that yin energy is all about. Receptivity, taking a breather, especially if you've been really busy, if your energy has been if your mental health, or if you've been overthinking, overanalyzing, worrying, stressing out, try to take a little bit of time, downtime for yourself. And then groundhog spirit. It said it's time to let go. All right, time to let go. And that is your challenge here for the month of December. This can be old behaviors. This can be patterns. It can be people. It can be environments or jobs. This is also a way of thinking what the outcome should be. Time to let go of the outcome and let spirit kind of take the lead here, because again, I feel like the universe has even a bigger plan than maybe you have for yourself, Taurus. So doors are opening for you, but let go of expectations and let go of the outcome or the need to even control. All right, so we're going to get a message here from the Soul Truth card deck. I really, really love these cards. I usually recommend that you either pause the video, journal this question here, and meditate on the answer, or come back to this at a later time during the month as well. And this is your message. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Now, this can be your work relationships. This can be with clients as well. This can be boundaries that need to be set within yourself. And it says to create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Your soul action, Taurus, is this. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate toward others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. Today's mantra is this: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what is best for me. Yes, absolutely. Setting healthy boundaries. This means not taking your work home with you. This means taking the time to rest and pause. For those of you that work from home or work building your own business, it's very important to, again, know when one line is being crossed and the other one should be stopped. So setting healthy boundaries, very important for you in the month of December. All right, and lastly here, we're just going to get a message from the crystal spirits. Typically, I pull from the crystal jar here, but this month I'm going to use the Crystal Spirit Oracle deck. I really love the beautiful messages that come through for each of these, and I will read the prosperity message for you before we close down your reading here, Taurus. So what do we have for you? Oh, I love it. We have Amethyst. Amethyst, and I'm trying to see if I have a chunk of it here, but we have Amethyst. For those of you that are familiar, this is Amethyst right here. It's a beautiful purple stone that connects you to the higher realms here, connects you with your intuition. It is card 4, which is also that Emperor, and you did get the Emperor a few different times here in your reading. This is about taking charge as well. It's about familiarity, unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released. Okay, so let's take a look at your prosperity message here. Playing it safe can mean not taking risks, or paradoxically taking big risks to create that familiar and comfortable drama. Are you aware of some money habits that are ready to be questioned and changed so that you can get off the roller coaster of, oh no, it's a disaster. Oh yes, I'm on a roll and everything is going to be fantastic. Or are you afraid to even look at your relationship with finances because you don't trust yourself to be able to build your wealth? Amethyst is here to urge you to give up the drama and fear and simply pay attention to your patterns related to prosperity. Trust that wealth is your natural state. The conscious universe is supporting you and making the inner changes you need so that the outer conditions can begin to reflect your new internal state. Free yourself to enjoy the wealth you deserve by breaking the chains of old habits. Whoa, very powerful energy here for you, Taurus. Breaking patterns. That's where those 2 5s came from. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. That internal shift starts within you. And that may be why you are walking away with the 8 of Water. Walking away, you have everything you need inside you to manifest your dreams. There's a little bit of inner work that yet needs to be done. Beautiful reading here. A lot of good changes coming your way. You've been patient for a long time and the universe will reward you. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up and that like button. It certainly helps get the channeled messages out there for those who need it. And also hit that notification bell so you're notified of my weekly readings. And again, if you're interested in a personal reading or entering into that free monthly reading giveaway, in the description box below is all the info for that. And please do post your power animal in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I am sending you all out a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next time.